One Tribe is a gathering of the community. We've come together as a unit. Many of us are musicians or yoga teachers, healers, been living together in this community here on the island for quite a while. And One Tribe was really us coming together as that community, as a unit, as a family, and putting together a festival so that all can enjoy.
Yeah, it was quite beautiful co-creation because many people that they normally do things alone, and then in this occasion we gather together and we kind of put one side our ego and try to really cooperate and be together in this sharing.
There is a beautiful sense of creative individual here. It is possible to unite and keep the power of individual and to benefit all of us.
It's taking into account and appreciating and respecting everyone's individuality, and that's what creates the unity, is utilising people's individuality, and that for me is what formulates the One Tribe. Have a hug.
The location for our One Tribe Festival was at Pyramid Yoga in Had Salad, Koh Phangan, Thailand. Pyramid Yoga is a very sacred space. It's high up on the mountaintop, overlooking the sea, very large space in nature with trees and rocks.
Pyramid itself is great place to hold festival, has a lot of potential to be used.
There are two large shalas where we had the yoga, the music, the ecstatic dances. There are hammocks scattered all around, so if you want to pull yourself out of the activities and just chill with your friends, you can go on one of the smaller shalas or on a hammock. There were two gazebos for the healing sessions, tiny little gazebos, and just a lot of nature to walk around and to gaze at the sea and the sunset. So it's a very sacred, charged, spiritually charged place in Koh Phangan, Thailand.
The pyramid itself is in resonance with the carbon molecule, and we are carbon-containing beings. So this pyramidal structure resonates with the carbon in our beings and magnifies, elevates.
From the side to the earth. Let's just continue this flow.
The ceremonial space, it's something special that we create in the energetic field for each one to come together and then intentionally set the space that from now on we begin. And that creates a specific resonance in our mind, heart, and energetic body that, okay, from now on, we dive in to co-create together.
I love the intensity of the island, the nature. Pyramid itself is a magic place.
It is located on top of the hills in the heart of tropical jungle. So we are really close to the nature, which all 5 elements are right there.
You have earth, water, air, fire, 5 elements if you include ether. This island is primarily composed of quartz, rose quartz, and granite. The density of the granite here on the island really holds the space for the amplification of Muladhara chakra. Mula means origin or root, so Muladhara is the origin or the root of our being. It's what literally plants us on the earth.
The earth is connected to our physical body embodiment. This is really the gift of Pachamama, gift of Mother Earth.
May we never forget our mother. May we learn to nourish her as she nourishes us. We never forget where we come from. Welcome to One Tribe Festival. Clay is a very medicinal material. It's the best of the earth, has a very good quality. And we just marked people and we sang for the earth, a lot of chant, a lot of respect for the earth.
The quartz crystal resonates with all chakras. You find a lot of people here are doing what they love to get what they have. And this is because of the rose quartz on the island, activating their heart and their 8th chakra and above, connecting to spirit, connecting to their hearts, manifesting a life from that. The water element resonates with Svadhisthana chakra, which is the 2nd chakra. This is the chakra where our sexual energy exists, the chakra where our creative energy exists. The water element, as you've said, is very strong on this island. We are on a crystalline rock surrounded by water in every direction. So the water element is very abundant. There's a lot of storm energy surrounding the water element. We were pretty lucky at the One Tribe because we didn't get any rainy season typhoons, and I think things also flowed in the festival very, very gracefully. So we were blessed by the water element.
Fire can transform even in our personalities. When people have fire in their personalities, they begin to find more confidence and willpower, and that source of fire that gives them a passionate energy. When you have fire around, people gather together. They feel relaxed, they feel comfortable, they feel safe. When you have a fire around, you see people slowly coming, sit around, chatting and talking. Really great elements to bring people together.
The first night, we lighted it with a fire ceremony, respecting the night, allowing the fire to light us up, to teach us and to guide us, to bring us together. After everybody's doing what they do, the tribe is leaving everything and come together as a tribe around the fire. It's just magic on its own. And we don't need more than this to symbolize the air. I'm going to take air in and I'm going to turn it into sound, and these sounds bring you information. And this is how this element works. You need the flow of the air to carry the waves of the sound, and the waves of the sounds is the waves of everything, is the waves of creation. Everything makes vibration, that is a sound. So everything needs the element of the air to carry its information and its sound out there.
The air element is free-flowing, it's the freedom, the liberation, the lightness of being, the living from the heart, the being from the heart, the loving from the heart. This is all air, and this was very prevalent in our festival with the amount of hugs that were going on, the amount of heart-centeredness. So the air element is vital. It's through that we get our prana, that we get our vitality, that we feel fully alive.
New Year's night, this beautiful woman, Bonnie, took the lead.
So how do we come into ether? We've already been in the space of the heart for quite a while.
We were there in that moment, holding hands in the pyramid in New Year's Eve as a one tribe. And that's the ether.
One of the exceptional things was, of course, the diversity of the products, from music instrument to soaps to incense, beautiful international food.
These are Vivana bottles. My sister and I created this in an effort to reduce plastic waste on the island. They make a great alternative to plastic bottles.
Here in One Tribe Festival, different workshops comes together in one space. They can experience many different workshops like yoga, meditation, but also dance like salsa, Latin, contact dance. So all these different workshops come together in one place.
It was an honor for me to teach Kundalini Yoga at One Tribe Festival. Kundalini Yoga is an ancient sacred science. It's very deep and spiritual yoga. And it's such a joy to see so many people embracing the aspects of this sacred science, chanting the mantras, meditating together.
Moving that energy, moving along with the vibrations of that energy.
Moving in a sacred way.
Opening up the central meridian line, the Sushumna, Kundalini can rise.
I think the class had at least 75 people perhaps, and everybody was just in unison.
Balance. Take your action. Be grateful.
When you raise your Kundalini, you're just in a high vibe. And when the class ended, the space was so supercharged and carried on for the whole rest of the day.
We had everything from kinesiology, counseling, Reiki, basically whichever avenue you're going to touch in the spiritual healing field, it was provided.
And people that really want to receive, they can receive a lot, because 2-3 days could be very intense, but beautiful in the same time.
Kirtan in Sanskrit means to praise or glorify the amazingness of this life all together in the collective way. When we come together as a community, the more energy comes in, and then when we focus all of our energy together, we actually create like a vortex of energy, like a portal. And we sing in the call and response way, as if I am breathing everybody else's breath and everybody else is breathing my breath, and we create that kind of waves of energy by chanting in the call and response way the mantra. Listening to the calling of the heart, listening to the feeling of the heart, and dive deep, 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 and we let go. And we surrender. We follow the sense of joy. We follow the sense of pleasure and ecstasy to dance, sing, express, surrender to the creativity within. That is breath, that is creative energy, that is prana within us. And then as the chant comes to the end, just like the sound of Om come to the end, the chant comes to the end, and then there the space of silence arises.
All these people together, the energy was super high. It was powerful, it was beautiful, because all these people stayed together 1 day, 2 days, 3 days.
As one of the highlights of the festival, where we work with women alone and with men alone, and then we bring them together into kind of sacred ritual. It's tantric ritual called Shiva Shakti dance. When women gather together, they are naturally bonding with each other. So they are relaxing into their feminine nature much easier. It's some very beautiful synergy. So they bond and they enjoy this. It can be very nourishing and healing. When women are just by themselves and no men, they are so much more creative and they find their voice much easier and express their creativity easier.
It was time for the men and the women to be separate. And I find that there is a unique quality when men are coming together. And when men are really grounded in themselves, we are truthful, we are honest, we are vulnerable, and we are powerful together. So we create bond together and trust each other, and then we are ready to go up to the women in our bodies, relaxed in our masculine presence, and then we can also share the gift with the women together as brothers, and also being proud of who we are and sharing our masculine quality, and also daring to show our heart and our true self to the women.
And when the men enter into the space, so fully charged, women were just like, wow.
They felt like they could be themselves and they could allow themselves to be seen by the women in their true power. And then we're coming together and celebrate each other. We celebrate men and women, and then seeing that there is not so much difference between us. We can be happy together, we can be safe together, and we can celebrate the differences, and then also seeing that we're not so much different.
Because the most beautiful energy is when masculine and feminine merge.
There's a lot of healing quality by that beautiful femininity when women have been really opening their hearts and being really safe in their space.
And feel the energy opposite of you. In this Shiva Shakti dance, we are honoring divine feminine and divine masculine. And there were different archetypes we were playing with, we were dancing through that. So when they join in this polarity dance, they can drop deeper into their essence, into their archetypes as a wise man, as a yogi, as a lover. And women are also connecting to their essence as a mother, as a priestess, also as a lover. So it's like in this dance, we are playing with the archetypes, but also we are tapping into our true essence as a human being, which really makes us feel liberated. Everybody is feeling very complete and satisfied.
In connection to the different dance activities, we have of course the ecstatic dance that starts basically, from being relaxed into slow movement and then really building it up.
Ecstatic dance is more an inward journey, like self-investigation through dance, through movement, and like an opportunity to trigger our own emotions and feelings in order to let them out through whatever our body needs in order to release the blocks that are within ourselves. It should be a real journey.
We had also contact dance, which is a very beautiful thing where you basically learn to interact your movement with other dance partners together in terms of contact dance. And we had Latin dance, so it was really very multicultural.
These different kind of rhythms and melody can make you feel more grounded. Like if you feel the rhythm of Afro drums, you feel really the ground under your feet and you can make yourself more grounded. Feeling the earth under your feet and stamping around, and then you start to dance more in the Afro style, and then you feel the grounded. But then also when you start to breathing and let it go your feelings, and then you can express and go crazy. This is the fire they have salsa also into the music.
We were very lucky that we had so many talented musicians there from different parts of the world. It was great quality. I heard Indian music, I heard organic sounds, Peruvian, more South American earthy feeling also as well. So it was very interesting.
had the live stage, which was basically going all day for people who want to come from the workshops or for lunch or from the other dance parties we had and relax and listen to some live music. We had live music with fire twirling. We had the little tea room, which is a very special little thing. It's basically off the ground with some little magic steps going up. It's fully enclosed by palm leaves only. It's made from palm leaves. And many of the musos and visitors came there to hang out. The tea house was certainly the spot to go.
The dome has a very isolated space, so the sound really bouncing together. It was really beautiful inside. Everything's like a UV reflection and beautiful patterns, and you can hear the reflection of the sound bouncing to each other. You can feel that people receiving and sending love to the people around.
Then we had Pyramid 1 and Pyramid 2 with ecstatic dance and also live performances.
The big dance floor with a little bit more DJ style, with more electronic vibe, and the DJs were always pumping people's heart with the rhythms. It was nice.
With Lulu and Pablo, now just tune into the movement, create the music at the very moment, spontaneously as we go along. And that, of course, creates a great atmosphere and a great dynamic too, because everything is unpredictable.
When I'm performing and the fire is close to people, I see everybody's faces, eyes very open. I feel a little bit dangerous. They don't know if it's safe or not, but excited. And that brings me the excitement as well when I perform in front of people. I can manipulate fire into shapes, into sounds. It really transforms the energy. I see people really enjoying the sound of the fire that's around them. They see danger, but at the same time they see art expressed from a human being. Art and beauty behind the fire element.
We are hoping to have of many One Tribe festivals here in Koh Phangan, Thailand. This island is really special, and the One Tribe really is a community of togetherness. So why don't you come and join us at One Tribe, Koh Phangan, Thailand.